Zoomlock is it's a real game changer for the industry. It allows air conditioning and refrigeration engineers to join pipework without any hot works or flame. So it cuts out a lot of operational hassles. It utilises a very simple crimp method, and you're just using standard pipe with a range of Zoomlock fittings and the crimp tool. The Zoomlock tool is a crimp tool, it's a press tool. Comes with a range of 7 sets of jaws from 1/4 inch up to 1 1/8. There are bigger sizes coming, and that enables you to actually perform the crimp on the Zoomlock fittings. You've got obviously a range of T's and couplers and bends which you can use for jointing all the pipework up. What makes the difference for fitters is it's immediately cutting out your requirement for hot works permits. You don't need a hot works permit before you even start on site. It's a much faster method anyway, and at the end of the job you don't need a fire watch at the end of it. So on some jobs, typically if you're brazing, you could be looking at a 1, 2, 3 hour fire watch at the end of the job. That cuts all that out. It's much simpler. I think anybody who's involved in air conditioning installation should look at this, because for one thing it cuts down your labour cost, and secondly you've got a benefit you can sell on to your clients because you're doing the whole job without flame. So you've just taken out a huge risk to them and to you as well. Okay, very simply, to perform a crimp, you take your tube, which has to be cut with a tube cutter, not a saw. You give it a quick sand with the Scotch-Brite pad, make sure there's no deep scratches on it. Then you deburr it on the inside and on the outside with the deburring tool. All these tools are provided with the kit. Then you drop the tube into the depth gauge and mark it to ensure you get the full insertion depth into the fitting. And then you're ready to put the fitting onto the tube like so, push it in up to the mark, and you're ready to crimp. Place it into the jaws of the tool over the double flanges like so, and then run it through a complete cycle. And that is it, all ready for pressure testing. As a final check, just place the crimp gauge over the top of the crimp, just as a double check. For more information about Zoomlock, about the fittings, the crimp tool, to book up a demo or to find out anything you need to know, just visit the website www.zoomlock.co.uk.